guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a very neutral but glamorous look. Get ready with me. I'm going to start off with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the original shade. Just going to put a little bit on each eyelid and pat that in with my finger until I can't see the product anymore. This stuff is great, really helps your shadow to stick to your face all day. Then I'm going to go in with my Going Coconuts palette by Colourpop. This is one of their more recent launches. I love this palette. I'm going to start with the shade Shredded with a fluffy brush. Work that in to my lid, crease, upper eye area. Get a really nice base down on both my eyelids. Doing this really helps when you start to blend in other shades. For them to kind of marry nicely. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Lovely Bunch. Very nice matte taupey brown. I'm going to work that into my crease starting on the outer edge and working my way in, kind of just using a windshield wiper motion. So that's what it looks like with those two shades blended together. Then I'm going to go in with Get Crackin'. This is a very beautiful deeper brown shade. It has some sparkle in there. It does have a lot of fallout, so you do want to watch that, but it blends really great. So I'm just going to work that into my outer corner. Not going too far into the lid or into my crease, just kind of working that into the outer corner sections of my eyes. As you can see, again, there's a lot of fallout, but I'm going to clean that up here later. I'm going to take that same shade, Get Crackin', and work that into my lower lash line. I'm kind of just marrying my lower lash line to my outer corner with an angled effect. Then I'm going to take a flat brush in with the shade Palm Reader, and starting with my outer inner corner, working my way towards the middle of my lid, just patting that in. From Colourpop in the shade Get Lost. This is a beautiful chunky glitter. It's gold, but also has these large flecks of white, which are almost holographic. Really beautiful. So to make these kind of shadows stick better, I'm just taking another flat brush. I'm going to spray that with my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Tap that into the color, and again we're just going to pat that onto the eyelid. And I just pat that in until I got the desired look. You can take a little, you can take a lot. Kind of just depends on how you like everything to look. Now I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and clear away all of that fallout, the glitter that kind of fell on my face, and clean up my edges around my eyes. make them a little bit more sharp and clear. Primer. It's Believe Beauty, and this is actually a primer I got from the Dollar General for like $5. I really love this. It's a hydrating primer, and I just work that in with my fingers, and it doesn't necessarily create like a poreless look as some primers do, but it works really well with the foundation that I'm going to be using. And it does make my foundation stay all day. It doesn't make it separated, which is what I really love about this primer, especially for $5. So I use it pretty often. Now I'm going to take my Cover FX Power Play foundation in the shade N20. Oop, I just got a little on myself. I'm just going to put a little bit on my forehead, cheeks, and chin. Then I'm going to take a damp beauty blender. The key is damp. And work that into my skin. The trick is here not to smear or drag your sponge, but to bounce that off of your skin. Press that into the skin. So I'm all done with my foundation. Now I'm going to take my Benefit Give Me Brow in the shade 1. Just quickly outline my brows. Then I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever color pencil in the shade Total Taupe. Basic outline of the eyes. Nothing special. Then I also went in with my Telescopic mascara by L'Oreal. This is such a good investment, so if you don't have this mascara, I would highly recommend trying it. I'm very impressed with this. It definitely lengthens and volumizes my lashes. I really love the way that this works. So definitely a good investment if you're looking for a nice drugstore mascara. I just use a rocking motion, working my way up to really get some length in my lashes. Of course, I got a little bit on the side of my nose, so I'm just going to take my makeup wipe, dab that on there just to remove that really quick. Then I'm going to go in with my Shape Tape foundation by Tarte. It's in the shade Porcelain. Yes, I know I already have foundation on my face, but this foundation is so good, I actually use it sometimes as a concealer. So I'm just kind of making little triangles on my face, and I'm going to take that same damp beauty blender, work that into my eye area. This really helps to brighten my under eye. Then I'm going to take my favorite setting powder, which is by Mercier. This is just a translucent setting powder. I take my damp beauty blender, I roll that back and forth, and I put a little bit in the lid. And then I'm going to put a heavy coat of that setting powder all underneath my eyes. I have kind of sallow eyes. I don't really have bags. I have like these set-in eyes. So my under eyes do crease a lot. This really helps for me not to crease as much when I use this setting powder. For a while I was using Kat Von D setting powder, but it made my makeup separate at times. This does not do this. And it's a little pricey, but if you can take the time to invest, definitely do it. I highly recommend that setting powder. Then I'm just going to take a very simple bronzer by Rimmel. It's the Stay Matte powder, and it's in the shade Deep Beige. I'm going to take an angled fluffy brush. And work that into my cheekbone. And I'll put a little bit on my forehead. And a little bit underneath my chin as well. Not too much, so my neck still matches my face. But just to add some color back in to my skin and my face, because once you put all that foundation on, it does make you very ghostly. Then I'm just going to take a really fat, fluffy brush and kind of just wipe away that bake. I didn't let my bake sit very long on my face today. Sometimes I let it last a little bit longer, but I was on my way to the store and didn't really have time to let it sit as long as I normally would. But this still really does set my makeup. It doesn't move. Now I'm going to take my Milani blush in the shade Romantic Rose. This is probably one of my favorite blushes. Super affordable. Taking the stippled brush and just working that into my cheeks and the apples of my cheeks. So fair. I don't use a whole lot of blush, so it's very light, like very light for me when I put blush on, because I'm so fair I don't want to look like a clown. So a stippled brush really helps me to kind of manage how much blush gets applied to my face, which is what I like about that. Now I'm going to take my Sephora highlighting palette and I'm going to choose the lighter gold shade and take a fan brush and apply that to the upper part of my cheekbone. above my eye, underneath my eyebrow. A little bit on my Cupid's bow and the tip of my nose, which you'll see here in just a moment. Onto lips. Then I'm going to take my Lorac and Berry Nude Lip Liner. And trace the outside of my lips. And then I'm going to take my Just a Tint by Colourpop lippy in the shade Shaka. This is also part of the Going Coconuts collection, and these lip crayons, they smell like pineapple. So not only does it smell good and gives really nice shine, super moisturizing, they smell good. Very tropical. So I'm all done. So I hope you really liked that makeup look. It was pretty simple, very neutral, but also glamorous with the glitter. So here's a before. And here is my after. Hope you guys like this video. If you like these, have any type of recommendations or things you'd like to see or me do differently, please let me know in the comments, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks, guys.